Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. So once again we have run out of TMR, so we're going to have to mix another load first thing today, and then we're going to get on with some grass work and also to sell the soybeans. I don't want to forget that either. In fact, we should probably do that first before I do forget. So I've got quite a lot of soybeans to sell, and then we're going to get some more grass cut for silage and hay. That is the plan. I was going to start harvesting, but the barley, it turns out, is not quite ready yet. Normally it is ready in June, but I must have been a month late planting it, so that's the reason it won't be ready quite yet. It'll be ready next month, but not quite yet. So we'll have to do a bit of grass work first today. Don't really want to skip 2 months. I suppose I could do, because the main priority now is just obviously to finish the temple, as I do say quite a lot now, but that is the priority. So I'm not too worried about doing everything. Some of the productions are not that important anymore. We don't really need the money, so I'm not that worried about keeping them running 100%, but I would like to keep the cows alive. You know, I don't want to leave them without any food, so we're going to get this done. And then yeah, we'll definitely sell the soybeans, and then I might do a field of mowing, and then we'll probably move on to July, possibly. So they need 4 silage bales. We've only got, well, we've got quite a few, but they're all over the place. They've all gone everywhere, so I do agree about maybe having a shed for putting the bales in, proper like a bale storage shed that actually sort of stacks them on its own, like auto stacking shed, to keep them neater, because as you can see my stacks tend to go a bit funny after a while. They start off okay most of the time, but yeah, the way the game works, they start to move around a bit when you go too close to them, and then they fall over, which isn't ideal. So yeah, might be something to look at in the future. Just where to put it really is the main issue, because I want it close by to the cow farm, and there isn't a lot of space around here without building on one of my fields. I suppose I could build on one of the fields. Yeah, if it's flat enough. It's also not ideal loading these bales on the road either. It'd be nice to have a proper yard to work in really, but when I built this shed we were a bit more tight on the money, so I had to put it wherever we could rather than the best place for it. Is that enough? I think we should be nearly full now, yeah. So 95% that'll do. We'll unload that. This should completely fill the trough, I would have thought. And then we'll move on to selling our soybeans. Yeah, there we go, that'll do. Right, so we need the trailer now, so we'll need this. We'll finish unloading the water, and then we'll drop this off and pick up our tipper, and we'll get loaded up with the soybeans and we'll go and sell them.
Sail away, take a break or stay, print a magazine, build a house of trees, don't be so afraid that you'll leave one day.
Another excellent income there from the soybeans, so we've got about 178,000 in total for that load. Not bad at all. Not that we need the money, like I keep saying, but yeah, it was always nice to have. Right, okay, so we're going to head over to our grass field now. We're going to do one of the fields. I don't think we'll bother with doing both grass fields. I'll do the larger of the two, though, and we'll get that one mowed for silage. Probably silage anyway. Just remembered, before we go any further, 3 paddy fields now need to be flooded. These 2 here and the bigger one over the other side of the map. Well, further away from here anyway, not completely the other side, but anyway, get that one flooded. Is that flooding? Yes, it is. Right, okay, I'm going to use the little bit of a cheat here just to hurry up, go around them all, otherwise it will take too long. Just want to get them flooded quick. There we go. And then one more, which is field 3. Visit that one. Get that one flooded as well. There we go. Right, that's going to keep all the rice fields happy. Now we'll go back to the mower and we'll get on with mowing the bigger of the 2 grass fields for silage. I'm assuming, well, I'm saying we're going to do silage. I think we will do silage. I think it'll be quicker, and that is the more valuable product anyway. I'd rather be buying hay in if we run out rather than buying silage in, because it is a lot cheaper. Not that I want to be buying anything really, but it doesn't really matter now. Got to the stage in the game where we can afford it if we need to. So yeah, that's fine. Right, so yeah, I'll get on with mowing that field now.
Make a home for 2. Make up characters in a novel too. Don't be so afraid that you leave one day. Just print that photo, babe, and we will always stay. The world is spinning around you and me under the sun. We'll always stay in this heavy, ecstatic sound where the seeds in the ground will be forever around. 'Cause what we're making will last forever. No lies, no faking. We're true like rain, like the wind. No failing. There's only time. So make it worth it, whatever story you're in. Whatever story you're in. Whatever story you're in. Whatever story you're in.
Well, as you can see, I actually decided to get the helpers to do the mowing so that I could get on with other jobs to try and speed the job up a bit, because we are sort of rushing through this to get it done so we can move time on again to July, for temple reasons of course. So yeah, I've started the baling. Actually the helpers just finished the mowing now, so which means I can now finish the baling and then get on with the wrapping. Don't think we can get the helpers to do the wrapping, so we'll have to do that ourselves, and I don't think you can get the helpers to do the baling either. I'm not sure, you might be able to now, actually. I can't remember, it's been a while since I tried. You possibly can actually now, but even if you can, I'm not going to do it because there's only 2 more rows. It's literally just down there and back up again and we're done, so there's no point. I'll just finish the baling off myself, and then both of these can go back to the yard and we'll just get the wrapping done, and then I think we're going to buy a auto stacker. I know we've been leasing an auto stacker, but we've got to the stage now where money is no object really, so we'll just go and buy one, because we can pretty much buy anything we want now. Such a nice position to be in. So yeah, I will finish off the baling now, and then we'll get this field wrapped for silage. There we go, that's job done. We've got all of the bales wrapped there for silage, all the grass bales wrapped. Did decide to do the whole field as silage as well, just because I know how valuable silage is to buy. We don't want to be buying any, so I just thought we'd make lots of silage. But we will need to make some hay as well at some point. That'll be the next crop that I do. And next time I do a grass field, either this one or that other one again, the big one. The other one is certainly an easier field to work on. This is a bit more awkward because it's not a very good shape compared with the other one, and it's also on a hill, more of a hill. It's not a major issue being on a hill, just makes it a little bit more challenging, I suppose. But yeah, the other field is certainly the better field of the two for grass, so that's why I chose to do that one. But yeah, anyway, we're done with that one. So the next job will be to buy a auto stacker and get those bales loaded up and stacked somewhere out the way for use at the cow farm for TMR. I did send the mower and the baler back to the yard. Don't know where they've actually ended up, but I think they got there. Oh, here's the baler. That's totally across the road, and the mower I think should be up here somewhere. Yeah, there's the mower. So what we'll do is we'll put the mower away, and then we'll use the JCB on the auto stacker when we buy it. We'll go and collect it from the shop with the JCB and use that. So just put the baler away, put that back where we got it from in the shed, and then yeah, we'll head to the shop with this and pick up the new auto stacker when we buy it. And once we've put the mower away as well, because that is also blocking the road. So yep, that came from the shed in here, so I'll put that back away over here. Very, very good mower this, I do like it a lot. It's very handy having the extra width. You actually get it done in no time. Taking in 2 swaths at a time, you can really get through a field very fast, which is nice and handy. So that goes in this gap here, next to the hoe. Just drop that off there. Put it back as far as we can go. There we go. Right, so we'll be using this in a second, but first of all let's just get this mower away as well so that's not blocking the road. Shame the helper can't put the things away as well. Shame they just leave them on the road rather than actually parking them up in the shed, but never mind, it's not too hard to do. It certainly does save time having the helper take it back to the yard for you, because otherwise I've had to driven both of these back as well on top of the other thing. So yeah, it does help. Up to now I haven't really been making that much use of the helpers, but now we've got to this stage where I'm trying to just rush through all the jobs to make sure we can progress time and get this temple finished. It does certainly make life a lot easier having the helper available to do that sort of thing. Right, here we are with JCB, so we'll head to the shop. We'll buy that auto stacker, which actually I'll just buy now actually, block the road. Auto stacker, and then yeah, this is the one for square bales. Don't know whether that's auto stacking, is it? I think we'll stick with the realistic one, the one that actually can do it properly. Maybe just go through the wheels and see if we've got any different tyre treads. They're all fairly similar, probably go with those. So yeah, 90,000 will buy that now. It doesn't really matter about money anymore, so yeah, we'll get that, go and pick that up, and we'll go and clear those bales out the field and stack them somewhere near the cow shed. We've got all the bales brought back now, and that has certainly made light work of that. In fact, the whole field has not taken too long at all, really, compared with what it would have been if I hadn't used the helpers or the things like the auto stacker to speed the job up. So yeah, that's gone very well. The only question is where we're going to keep it, because we are starting to look at storage a bit. We haven't got that many sheds available. I'll go and see if we've got anywhere that we can keep it up at the main yard. But we may need to build a new shed at some point, I'm not sure. But let's just go and check the yard to see if we've got any available slots in any of the sheds to put this in. I also noticed that we've got a few pallets at the new dairy as well that need to be moved. The new dairy is going very well. Well, both the dairies are. We're making quite a lot of dairy products now. But the pallet spawn area is full, so they will need to be moved to make sure that it doesn't get full. I know there is a bit of internal storage on all these productions as well. But yeah, it's always good to keep the area clear for more to spawn. Yeah, I've just noticed somewhere we can keep it. There's a nice little concrete area here that we did have. What was this? This used to be our preserved food factory, or very small one anyway. The very starting one that we first built, right back at the start of the series. If you can remember that, if you're one of the original viewers of this series, you remember me building this, and then I got rid of it because it was a bit small and useless, and I wasn't really using it. But now I have bought the large canning factory, which is certainly making some good money. That's just trickling in all the time on auto sell. So yeah, that's doing a good job. Right, we'll turn that off and we'll go to the telehandler. I think it's probably the best thing. There it is. Doesn't have a pallet fork on, but we should be able to move them with the bale spike. I know it's not ideal, but we'll give it a go and just see if we can get these pallets moved out of the way. We don't actually have a permanent forklift at this one. At the other dairy we have got the permanent forklift there, so we can always use that to move the pallets around, but with this one it's a bit too far for that forklift to travel. It only does about 7 miles an hour, so this is quicker having this telehandler from the cow farm nearby to move the pallets. Yeah, as you can see, we're quite full. That's interesting. That's stacked on top of that one. I don't think I've got a mod on to auto stack, but it seems to be stacking. Well, I'm not complaining. That's very useful that it's doing that. I used to have a mod on FS25, which was a really good mod to have. Oh no, that didn't go well. Yeah, which stacked the pallets when they were spawning, double stacked them. I'm sure there's another one just spawned there. That's yeah, this is not going too well. It's not the ideal machine to be moving them with, I know. I'm just trying to clear the area a bit so more can spawn. See, I've dropped one already. We'll just get the rest of them moved quickly and then we'll probably finish up there. Not ideal, I know, but we got the job done there. Just got them moved out of the way, so we're all good. And no doubt the cows will need feeding again next time, so we'll leave that there. And next time, probably first job will be to feed the cows for a change. Actually, didn't mean to drop that. Pick that up again. We need to go into the Zeta and just unload what we've got here. Oh, we need to start the engine again. Get that unloaded. And then next time we'll be mixing TMR, I assume. So there we go. Right, so we'll leave it there. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.